Guys,
You like
girls,
it?
goblins, what is happening? It's your boys, mate. It's your boys. It's your weekly dose of the C&K, the controllers and katanas. There we go. The Coffee Kings, mate. Coffee Kings.
Look at this. Just look at that. Look at the froth on that
mean-
coffee, mate.
Mine's nearly gone.
It smells
I've
good.
literally got next to no left in my coffee. Well, I've been back
Yeah,
on the
we're
3D
back.
printer. Look at this, mate. Check that. Check it, mate.
Mate, you should have revealed it when we talk about Daredevil, mate.
Well, I'm going to be.
Well, guess what?
We're going to be going into that in a second, mate. We're going to it in a second. You know what I mean? Well, I'm getting back into 3D printer. I've printed this. It does fit me, but it's not quite right. So I will end up redoing it. I'm probably going to sand this one down and stuff and make it like a bit of a display piece.
You know what the people want to see there, don't they? They want to see you wearing that, talking about Daredevil today.
It could do, mate, but then I can't see because I haven't got the
You can't
glasses
see.
on.
But your memories in your head there. All the notes in your head. Mate, you know?
So yeah, I'll be like that looking at roof or something. Like, oh,
that's what Daredevil's
I've
plan,
got to go
mate.
proper Daredevil-esque plan, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've printed
Yeah, we're
that.
back there.
I've been looking, mate. I've been looking at some little cheeky costumes, mate. Get back on the old cosplay, on the cosplay high.
Yeah, I mean, like with Daredevil at the moment, like Bullseye's top tier, mate, top tier, and I'd love to go as him, but obviously you have to have the physique for it, and I haven't got that at the moment. So
working to it, mate. Road to Toji, still on it, still on it.
That's it. Still
But
happening, mate.
I've looked at the Bullseye one as well. Obviously, it's a little bit cheaper than the Daredevil one, but I was thinking to myself, like, I could get both. Like, I literally could get both.
You?
Literally, what's stopping me? What is stopping me? Nothing. Well, finances. That's the only thing stopping me. But yeah, so I printed this as all as one piece. But the file, if you can see inside, which you can't, but there's like parts where magnets should go. This is like the fused pop version. So you can get a version where you can see all these lines and stuff here, where that would sort of like magnet on. So you'd have one face bit and then magnet on. And I need to do a little bit of resizing because it's perfect that way, but it's a bit too long like, on the nose. So I need to sort of like push it, resize it inwards a little bit, and then I'm going to try and print it into two parts. Because printing will be a lot easier because it'll be quicker, therefore less chance of a failure and depression. And then it will get rid of these eye bits as well. Because these eye bits are like mesh, which they're all right, but I'd put like red like plastic inside of it. So obviously I'm going for the black look as well, all black, proper stealth suit, mate.
Best
proper stealth suit. Although in the latest episode, bit worn, isn't he? Bit worn.
Yeah, you see it like rubbing off, don't you?
Yeah, so I think we should get into that if you want.
Let's do it, man.
Into that. Neither of us have got many notes, I don't think, for this.
First of all, throughout this whole episode, I was like, do not keep Vanessa alive.
Mate, my first note was, one sec, let me just get it. Why the fuck is Vanessa still alive?
You need to get your notes back, did you?
It pissed me off so much. Mate, I hate her. I hate her. Like, and it's not like the guy, the anti-vigilante task force guy. I hate him, but for a different reason. Like, the actor's doing a really good job. I don't like the actress that plays her, and the accent as well was stupid. There's nothing about that character that I enjoy, and there was way too much of her this episode, mate. I hate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they gave her so much airtime. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, and that's what unfortunately made this my least favorite episode of Daredevil this season, just because of her, purely because of her. Even though there was some really, really great sort of like flashbacks this episode with obviously Matt and Foggy, and obviously their time when they was first coming up, obviously in the lawyer world, so to speak, in the attorney world, and
we had that backstory of Book. Obviously, Book's a major part in Kingpin's like organization.
True, yeah.
Obviously, he's like his hitman, he's like assassin. So we had a bit of a backstory on him, and obviously he was used in an original case with Foggy and Matt. Obviously, he killed the guy after he murked him off. But yeah, I know I've been loving the character developments this episode. Not too bothered about Vanessa, no one is, but she had a lot of time.
Too much.
And I think it was just mainly just to show of the Kingpin Vanessa thing, and obviously it kind of all leads up to the end where she does die. But For a minute there, I was like, no.
Mate, I was like, they best
She,
not have death baited Vanessa, because literally, I will rate the entire show a 1 out of 10. On every single platform, I will review bomb the entire show, mate, if they kept her alive.
and I was talking to Pedro at work about this. Like, she had to die, so Kingpin goes mental, and that's how he loses the
it made sense for
key
the
to the city,
story.
whatever. Basically, yeah.
It did make sense for the story, definitely. Don't make it any better for me though, personally. But the Matt and Foggy stuff, and obviously with Bullseye as well, and the entire like the whole sort of like thing of Matt. Obviously, he's trying to save Bullseye, and they're in this church, and the anti-vigilante task force, they find that they're in this church, and they go through it, and Matt's like, "Oh, look, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to leave you. Like, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to go." And he dashes, doesn't he? And he's outside, and you get all these different flashbacks, and it's obviously the talking point of the episode is it's basically mercy, isn't it? And that's the entire reason for it all, and how Foggy was being like, he had mercy, was being merciful, and he was just being like an honest, nice bloke. Even though this person that he was having to defend was one of his bullies that lived in the same building as him from when he was a kid. And it shows you that he's giving this guy money, and he's like, "Look, I really want you to try and turn your life around, get away from this place." And like, he's just really like showing a lot of compassion, and obviously just being a decent human being, isn't he?
I didn't really like Foggy's character in the original Daredevil and stuff like that, but I liked him in this episode. I thought he put a very good part towards the story.
They put a lot of work into him, didn't they, in this episode? He gave him a lot of time, and it was all positive as well. And I saw a post on Instagram, and it was like, it was about the guy who plays Bullseye. I can't remember what his name is in real life.
I ain't got a clue, mate.
His name's like Wilson Bethel or something, because it's dead close to like Bethnal, mate. Wilson. Yeah, Wilson Bethel. And obviously him just being an absolutely phenomenal world class. Like, he's such a great actor. Like him, obviously when you see him in the Netflix series as well in season 3, where you get all of this like origin story for Bullseye, all of that is like top tier, like phenomenal work. Yeah. And then obviously leading up to sort of like this season, when you get more of him, and he's obviously, since season 3 of that to now, he's obviously managed to hone his skills a bit more, and he's literally is a top tier like villain, in my opinion. Like, you know,
definitely. Yeah.
I think if he continues, I don't know where the story's going and what's going to happen, but if he continues, he could be a contender, I think, for one of the best sort of like actors who's played a villain in sort of like Marvel and stuff like that. Obviously, Heath Ledger Joker's going to be number 1 for pretty much ever, mate. He's going to be top tier always. But I do think this guy's doing such a great job. But like, it's just the way his character is in it as well, like, and all this redemption stuff. He's so deluded, isn't he? Like, oh no, it's like an eye for an eye.
Yeah.
But on Instagram, this post was like basically saying like how phenomenal this guy's doing, even though he did what he did to Foggy. And I put a comment like, to be fair, the reason I like him is because he murked off Foggy. And like,
I was murked off Vanessa.
I kept getting bare comments for like 2 days. Like, I don't like, that's too far, mate. That's too far. Like, I can't believe you've said that. But I've got loads of likes on it. Like 75 likes on it or something.
And going back to the point you made about an eye for an eye, obviously he mentions that to Daredevil. It's like, listen, mate, if she dies, then it's, you know, your friend Foggy. Actually mentions his name, which makes Daredevil angry. But obviously then Daredevil literally says, no, what's going to happen now is Kingpin's going to flip the city upside down, mate, and just kill us all, basically.
Yeah.
So that's to come, mate. That's to come. And I'm ready for it, mate.
I am, mate. I'm so happy of where it's leading to. I've absolutely loved this season so far. It's really got me proper back into Daredevil, mate. Hence why I've obviously printed the card. I'm ready, mate. I'm willing to dress up as him. I'm willing to dress up, mate. Because he's just a fantastic character.
I love the bit where he takes the Bullseye back to their place where they're camping out. Probably gets daggers, doesn't he?
Yeah, Karen's fuming.
Yeah. Like,
Karen,
what? You bring back the guy who killed Foggy back to our
yeah,
place? What's going
Karen's
on?
proper fuming, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's almost like it's obviously like the redemption thing, isn't it? And he's like, well, Foggy, I feel like Foggy probably would have helped this guy out because obviously he's mentally ill, isn't he? Like he's definitely not like a rational person.
But
But
it's the backstory that obviously made Daredevil obviously missing Foggy, but he made Daredevil show mercy towards Bullseye, which then obviously led to him saving him. But
yeah,
yeah, Foggy played a good part in this. I didn't like his character, like I say originally, but this
yeah,
episode, mate,
I was never massive on him because he had a load of moments where he was just mardy, didn't he? That was the
he's just
problem
crap
with
hair as
Foggy.
well.
But the scenes that they've done, apparently they refilmed those scenes. They've obviously done a lot of editing on them because Foggy's like minging again. And at the start of the first season, he was like, he'd had like a proper glow up. He had like a beard. He looked a bit
Yeah,
cool, but he looks proper gross again,
yeah,
mate. Like, obviously, Matt looks a lot younger in it. Kingpin
uh,
obviously looks like he did as well with his like old suits on and stuff.
uh,
But yeah, I
I
think
loved it, mate. I'm loving the series so far, mate.
yeah, I
Like,
think I keep telling people like this is probably my least favorite episode of the season so far, but it's still like a very good episode of
yeah,
Daredevil. Like it's not. I'm not saying like it's a bad episode. It's just my least favorite so far. Like, and it's been that's almost a compliment in itself because it's probably still an 8 out of 10 episode. Like it's a very high. Like I still hold it to
yeah.
high regard. It's still a great episode.
I totally agree. Like, it's the least favorite episode, but obviously, all the episodes have been like 9 out of 10 or whatever, or 8 out of 10. So
Yeah,
it's still good.
they've
But
all been really really good, haven't they? So
I think my favourite's been last episode with Bullseye killing all the people off in the diner and stuff. I thought that was quality. And
mate,
obviously,
that was the
Vanessa,
best episode, definitely.
Vanessa gets shot in the head, mate. So it's like, yeah, pretty good to be honest. I like that.
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
Which I want to play now. Like Bullseye sitting in the cafe looking at all the different weapons he's going to use and stuff. I thought phenomenal. That is phenomenal
Yeah, it's where
photography.
like he puts the toothpick in his mouth, and then you
Filmography.
almost forget about it, and then
Yeah.
he gets destroyed. He blow darts that dude, doesn't he? Proper sick.
But he looks at all the knives and forks. He looks at the obviously lobster he throws later on. Then he's like looking, and he uses the milkshake maker thing, the stirrer thing. So good.
I like how
I love it.
everyone. He is like proper, sort of like an anti-hero at the moment. Obviously, he's definitely a villain. Don't get me wrong, but he's not. He's not harming innocent people. He's only attacking like the Kingpin's direct crew. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's one of them, innit? It's just fighting fire with fire, sort of thing.
Yeah, I love how his character's obviously like he's deranged and he's mental and how he like we saw it more in the last episode how he's like talking to just the normal people like the woman with the cat and stuff like that. I was like, and like they smile and everything. His acting's incredible, like you've already mentioned. But
yeah, he's insane. Yeah, insanely
I
good.
love the show's version of Bullseye. Not so
Oh,
much
yeah.
the Colin Farrell.
But I was going to say, at least he ain't got a tattoo of a bullseye on his forehead, mate.
But yeah, I'm really loving this Bullseye they've got in this show.
Yeah. We'll kick it off over to the boys, mate, because like that was my least favorite episode of Daredevil. But the boys, I got my favorite episode of this season of the boys yesterday.
Yeah.
So we're in episode 3, but we've got episode 2 to talk about as well. I've not got many notes for episode 2. I preferred I think I preferred it to episode 1. A lot of people liked episode 1 because A-Train dies, but in reality, I didn't really care about A-Train that much. Season 4, he didn't really have much of a part to play massively, and they hadn't built his character that much. I mean, it was the best part of that episode, but I did prefer episode 2 to episode 1. There was less annoying parts. There was a bit better comedy, I thought, and I did enjoy just the other characters. And I think the fact that Soldier Boy being back in the show,
mate, it's changed it.
He's so like I'd probably rate season 4 of The Boys like maybe like a 7 out of 10, mate. I really don't like it. I don't think it's very good. I think it's boring a lot of the time. It's got some good moments, don't get me wrong, but it's not really memorable. And when I went into episode 1, again, there was a little bit of that again. And my problem with The Boys is that it always seems to be very heavily weighing on one character, and that is Homelander. And he is massively carrying the show until Soldier Boy's in it because
Uh,
he is unreal as Soldier Boy,
Jensen
isn't he?
Ackles is incredible.
Jensen
Yeah.
Ackles is amazing as Soldier Boy.
He'll always be a top tier actor for me, he will, because obviously Supernatural.
Always,
But
always.
yeah, phenomenal.
But yeah, so
Well,
like,
let's talk about episode 2. Let's talk about episode 2.
but yeah, episode 2. The start of the episode with A-Train's funeral was very good. Like, really, really good
Yeah.
episode. That part of the episode. Homelander, obviously, after the funeral, talking to him and almost trying to justify his actions, and it's like
Yeah.
makes me wonder. Like, well, you see more into episode 3 of him slowly going into like a bit more insane. Like he's getting worse and worse as time goes on, and he's always like, "Oh, I don't understand why." Like at the end of this episode, obviously they've got the virus. They go through. They find this like what are they called, like teen kicks or something. They call it, aren't they? Like this TikTok. They like TikTok stars, like typical like TikTok dance, like old TikTok. They dance, don't they, and stuff, and they go around like just videoing stuff and like arresting starlighters. But yeah, there's just like a bloke in it. Martin's favorite character, the Rock Hard mate or whatever his name is. He's Martin's favorite. He is.
Now I love Sausage Den, mate. This Rock Hard guy's top tier. But it was because they all trust the virus, don't they? And obviously, another bit where Butch is like, no one's bothered about him, we'll just kill him off. It's like, no one's bothered about him. He's useless now, we'll just kill him off, innit?
Just kill him off, innit? It's not bothered me. Because he's gone into. He goes back and kills his dad.
Yeah. Drops him in the Thames, doesn't he?
Fucking dropped him in the Thames 2 weeks ago.
But, so they go around to test on this guy. They do it when the teenage kicks go out of the house, and he's got a few special moves, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Tell him what his special moves are.
Well, it's lava spunk. So.
Yeah, medical terms, it's lavages.
It's when they try and find him, like, where is he? And they go downstairs and he's just a mountain, just a rock like this in the corner, just a head. And he's proper Stephen Hawkins in it, isn't he? Like, just insulting them all through robot text-to-speech, mate.
I did find it funny, like, the bits where, obviously, the other teenage kicks characters come into it. And is it like Lion Girl or something like that?
Yeah,
that bro, mate. Like, she fights Kimiko. She's terrible, mate. Kimiko batters her. But the other characters pretty good. Obviously, in this episode, the test, the dude finally get to test the virus. It kills off a lot of the teenage kicks or whatever characters, and obviously Soldier Boy's in there as well. And but I was like, when Soldier Boy went down with the virus inside him, I was like, you're not going to kill him off that way, mate. You can't. There's no way you're going to kill Soldier Boy off like that.
But I do. My problem with that is that the problem with the boys now is that I think with the boys, when it first came out, the great thing about the boys was everything was so unpredictable. You really didn't know what was going to go off. It was proper extreme, but it's almost like you can almost predict what's going to happen now. Like I knew straight away he wasn't dead, and we predicted straight away it's because about his V's different to like modern V, which is exactly what it was. Like it's got the V1 virus and stuff. It's like there's certain things you just know.
When I say I knew, I was hoping, mate.
Yeah,
I was like, please don't kill him off. But
I just knew it wouldn't happen. You wouldn't bring him back just for one episode, like, and then just murk him off straight away.
What happened, obviously, going into episode 3, obviously, now he's against Homelander and he wants to take over Homelander's place because Homelander betrayed him, but just sent him to his death.
Yeah.
And like I was saying about a lot of things are predictable, there's nothing like major happening anymore because in episode 3, I found like loads of people could have been killed off. And they could have got rid of loads of characters because they had the perfect opportunity at the end of this episode to kill loads of people off, but they just didn't.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest issues with the boys is that the stakes is just never high enough. Like all the main cast are pretty much like A-Train. He died, but you can't consider him like a main cast member anymore. Like he's not a main cast member. So that's why I always felt, although I did like that part of that episode, and obviously him redeeming himself by dodging out of the way of that girl, it did still feel like a bit of a cop out. one thing I did like about episode 2, just going back to that, is one of my biggest issues is obviously, like I say, they focus way too much on Homelander, which is understandable because he's a fan favorite. Obviously, Anthony Starr's fantastic. The character's compelling.
Yeah.
There's so many reasons to focus on him. But there's so many other characters involved that you lose sort of these moments with characters. And one of my favorite parts of episode 2 was just M helping that Raven girl escape. Just simple stuff like that, because you think you're getting a little bit more from these characters, and you can see that M is still like a genuine like human being. He doesn't want to just murk these people off for no reason. Like, there's obviously he is doing it to certain people, but like this Raven, he understands that this girl she hates it. She doesn't want to be involved in all of this. She's trapped and she's forced to be. So obviously he lets her escape and get away, and I thought that was really good. But like, when you go into episode 3, though, I've got a bit more to say about episode 3 because it was, I thought, very, very, very good. A lot of stuff happened in it in episode 3.
Yeah,
for a lot of different characters, and that's what I think's made it very much more appealing to me.
Like with episode 2, I agree. Like, I did like where he saved that Raven girl because obviously she's like, oh, my parents, I want to go see my parents again. Stuff like, she pleads her case.
Yeah.
But we also find out that lion girl obviously has ate all her crows. She had like 10 original.
she had like 2 left crows.
She had a myriad of crows, and now she's got like 2 left. So she's desperate to get out of there. And Mother's Milk, mate, his character at the moment is top tier.
Yeah,
he does a bit more in episode 3. But again, they could have killed so many characters off in these episodes, but they just didn't. Well, let's go on to episode 3 now.
Like episode 3, like, I want to start off by talking about Homelander. Like, because in this episode, mate, he is gone. Like, mentally, he is gone. Like, we've seen him unstable before, haven't we? But like this, he's fully mentally gone, mate. He's got having hallucinations. Like, he no longer like, whereas before, there's been almost method to his madness, because he's either been listening to someone or like something's been happening. There's been a bit of a plan, hasn't he? Mate, there ain't any more, mate. He's just
been on the
fully,
tracks, and now he's come off.
He's literally fully motivated by just a pure emotion, like, which honestly makes him a scarier villain, especially with this whole V thing now, because obviously everyone's with Soldier Boy not being dead, everyone knows it's because he's got V1 in his system. And I love how he's like, oh, I'm immortal, mate. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're worthless. It's like, you are the. He says to him, like, you are the wettest boy. You're in embarrassment. Like, he proper hates him, doesn't he?
But I think like the stuff that people have been saying to him, like A-Train before he dies, what Soldier Boy says to him, that's proper like turned in the way he has. Like, that's kind of pushed him off the tracks, kind of thing.
He's so used to everyone groveling over him, but it's one of the things, because he asked for this, mate. He hated the Deep because the Deep's always doing exactly what he wants him to do.
I'll sniffer, mate.
Yeah, and like he's always been complaining about it, but now other people are not doing that. He hates it. He's losing his head now because he can't handle it. So like, I think with like the rat race now, isn't he, as well? Sorry, with the V. Just going back to the V, because obviously now everyone knows it exists. Everyone wants to like try and. Not that it exists, but now everyone knows why. Obviously, Soldier Boy didn't die because he's got V1. They need to find out, obviously, if any of it exists and find it before Homelander does. And I think even Soldier Boy's a little bit worried, like, if he gets that, he's going to be like essentially immortal. Like, no one can ever do anything, sort of thing. So it'll be an even bigger problem if that is.
Do you reckon, though, like with Soldier Boy and stuff, do you reckon Marie Moreau could still kill him because she can control their blood?
Well, I always thought that Newman should have been able to kill him, just blow his head off, but she never did, obviously. But I don't. It's hard, isn't it, the boys?
Because everyone's after this V1 now. It's a cure, isn't it? Basically, it's a cure for the virus.
Because she can blow people up, can't she? Literally, like you can literally.
Like stop the heart and stuff like that. Yeah. Do anything? Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, if he does get the V1, if Homelander does get the V1, is it Marie Monroe, who keeps getting mentioned in episodes? You know, come on, let's see let's see Marie Monroe, mate. This
is another thing as well. Like, as of so far, like I don't know, I'm just gonna have a look now what the episode count is for the boys. Like how many episodes are going to be this season?
That 8 one, isn't it?
8, yeah. Like we're already done 3 episodes. We've got 5 episodes left, mate. There's only slight mentions of Gen V stuff. It doesn't make sense why we've not seen Gen V characters yet. In my
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like in this episode, I think Maria Monroe gets mentioned again. Like, where is she not coming with us or whatever? No, she's not. Oh, why? You know.
Yeah.
Like, use her. She's like most powerful, unless she's just hiding away from Homelander for now or whatever. Like a secret weapon, but
there's a couple of things that are annoying me about the show, and it is stuff like that. Like they've got loads of chance to use these Gen V characters, which makes sense in the story based on season 2 and everything that's happened. Sister Sage is obviously involved, all that sort of stuff, and they're just not utilizing it. But like as well with the Gen V stuff and Homelander, like I think they've done that much shocking stuff over the seasons. Even when shocking stuff happens, it doesn't necessarily seem as shocking because you expect it from the boys, and I feel like that's some of the charm. It's lost because of stuff like that. It's like with the Homelander stuff. Yeah, there's loads of dead funny parts though, isn't there? Like the comedy still hits like banging, mate. Especially with
Soldier Boy,
mate. When he walks in and he sees Homelander in that bath full of milk, and he's like, "Are you bathing in milk?" And he's like, "Oh, it's breast milk." And he's like, "You're a fucking weirdo." And then he's literally like, "Get out of that!" What does he call it? Get out of that bath full of tit jizz or something. He calls it, doesn't he? And he's like, "Use some just for men on them grey pubes." Like he's probably bullying him constantly.
But that's the part where he says like, "I'm immortal," kind of thing, and you're like, so one day you will die, and I'll just be,
like
I'll be
weak.
living
Look
on,
at you.
And I'll
Look
take
how
over.
old you are. Like, yeah.
And I'll take over 7, mate, when you're dead.
But so like, it's even those parts where, like, obviously he's looking for the V1, and he will become, or there's a chance that he could then become immortal as well, almost. And it's like, I do think that's the thing that's lost because the stakes aren't very high. Because realistically, he's almost invincible anyway at the moment, and it's like the main cast always seem to survive, and
like.
It's
the second part of the episode, isn't it?
It makes parts.
Loads of people could have killed her.
Yeah, they don't. It just makes things that happen not as impactful as I think they probably want them to seem. Like we think that part in the bunker, for example, where the invisible guy's kid finds out that it was Yui that killed his dad, and obviously he goes and helps the bad guys break into obviously the bunker. And then he gets blown up instead of Huey. And obviously it tries to make you believe Huey has been blown up. But you just know Huey hasn't been blown up. Like, as soon as it happened, I went like, oh my God, Huey's dead. I went like, oh my God, Huey's dead. It was like, oh yeah, like, he's definitely not dead. Because you don't feel like anyone's going to die. Like, it just doesn't feel like that.
I mean, like, there's so many, like, in that bunker bit, like, they could have killed Huey off. Could have killed loads of people. Could have killed the dog dude. They could have killed the Deep. Like, killed Deep off, mate. No one's bothered about him anymore.
Yeah, literally, no one cares about Deep anymore. Apart from, to be fair,
advert, though.
Yeah, like
that advert goes next up.
Where it's like got that bollock tanner or arsehole tanner. That was dead funny. That was.
Well, apart from that, like the Deep's not very good anymore. It's like the A-Train was. If he dies, no one's bothered, like.
Yeah. Because I almost thought about, like, I wonder if the Deep's going to get that annoyed that he'll try and help them. But he's obviously gassed out Black Noir and...
Freed him, to try and get him.
And obviously
took him with Homelander.
Took him back, to try and get friendly with Homelander. And it's like... is there got to be a point where this character just grows a fucking backbone? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just getting boring now. But we've got Ryan this episode as well.
What's that?
Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Ryan. Obviously, this episode, him and Butcher finally meet up again, sort of thing, and we see him again, and he's less annoying now. He's grown up a bit, but like you get moments there where you think, "Oh, Ryan's back in it. What's going to happen?" But like, I thought the little bit with him was really good this episode as well, with like Butcher manipulating him in a way, and then
Yeah.
him going to see Homelander and just getting battered by Homelander, like absolutely just battered by him.
Imagine how shocking it would be if Homelander killed him, mate.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, just smash his head in, mate.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I mean, I thought that might have happened because obviously the scene after that, you just see him like there with like standing there with blood all over him. Like, has he
I know,
killed him or
yeah.
not? No, it's not.
But there's other things as well, like the thing that's happening at the moment I do like is everything seems to have been going to plan, and now it slowly seems to be falling like
It's
apart again. Like even
Oh, okay.
stuff, yeah, even stuff like Kimiko, for example, and Frenchie. They're having these chats now where she's like, "Oh, I want kids," and Frenchie's like, "I don't fucking want kids." Like their relationship's starting to. There's like little things that are like starting to crack between like the team, and I like those sort of things. And obviously, her letting Newman's kid and husband go after ruining the virus, which we saw a little bit about. I think in like the first time we see her, she's like helping kids out. I think, isn't she as well? But like,
Yeah.
it shows you
In
that
like
her
Thailand.
character is like still got obviously that humanity, and then they're not bad guys. Like Newman's kid and husband, they aren't bad guys. Like they're good characters in a sense. They're trying to do
Yeah.
good, if that makes sense. So like, it's nice that those characters are still there, but just everything's just falling to bits, mate. Absolutely, especially fucking Carl Urban's accent, mate.
Um, yeah, talking of like Newman's like family and stuff, like obviously they're just good people, but obviously they want to get revenge on Butcher and
Yeah,
Homelander. You know, or they just want revenge for what the tax on their family, isn't it? So
yeah, like literally
but yeah,
killed her mum, and like she thought he also killed her dad. Like, there's a lot there, isn't there, like to do it.
yeah,
But I do feel like this is a turning point, though, in the show. I think this is where the season's going to stop, sort of setting things up. Now things are starting to fall apart a little bit. I think everything's just going to turn into chaos, and it's just going to be like bang, 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 bang. I think all the stories just going to start rolling now, and I think we're on
do you
for
reckon,
a good end. But I don't know why Gen V aren't here yet, mate. I don't know why we've still not seen him, and we're 3 episodes in. But
what do you reckon do you reckon it'll be a Soldier Boy Homelander fight?
I hope
It's
so, mate.
got to be happening.
I hope so. But it makes me wonder because obviously with Firecracker um and Soldier Boy obviously banging.
Yeah.
I knew it'd happen straight as soon as they started talking about guns, mate. I knew it happened straight away from her flirting. But obviously she was like saying to him about Homeland, like, oh, you know, like he really does care for you. I've never seen him look at anyone like he looks at you. Part of me
Yeah,
was thinking,
it's just
like, is Soldier Boy though gonna sort of like turn more to Homelander's side, maybe? If he thinks Homelander's gonna get the V1 and become immortal, does he want to sort of like lean into that and be part of his team? But I think Soldier Boy's way too proud to do that. I think he just wants to. He's selfish, and he just wants to look out for number one. So I really don't know, mate. But my biggest negative, I think, this episode was Starlight, mate. Like, you know, when she thought Hugh was dead, her crying was just fucking awful, mate. Her lack of emotion and ability to act honestly infuriates me because she's had so much shit work done to her face. She's so unconvincing now. It really takes me out of it, mate. I just can't stand it. I can't stand it at all. Every time she's on screen, it just makes me cringe. I hate it.
let's talk about the boys' characters and who you would kill off just for the fun of it, or just
mate.
yeah. Huey.
Are we talking? Who would we kill off just because we don't like them, or who would we kill off like, in a story sense?
In a story sense, or just people who are not really isn't serving a purpose. Like I think Sister Sage at the moment is not serving a purpose, mate. It's just because it's Firecracker, same.
Yeah, but I think the thing is with Sister Sage though, she played a big part in Gen V stuff, and I feel like she's the smartest person in the world, mate. She's got a plan B. I think something's going to happen.
I don't kill her off, but yeah.
I think if Gen V cast come into it, I think she might have an involvement with introducing like Monroe and stuff into it.
Yeah,
because she has that sort of connection there, doesn't she?
So who would you kill off?
I honestly,
Say like who you not bothered about? First of all, who people didn't like, just kill them off.
I think every single person should die apart from M, Mother's Milk. He's the only person I want to have a happy ending, mate, because he's got his kid and stuff like that. I feel like he deserves a happy ending. He does massively, mate. He's the only one I think deserves a happy ending. Everyone else, Starlight,
Kimiko though. Oh, mate, Kimiko's. I love Kimiko, mate.
Kimiko's voice is wank, mate. Fucking I hate her personality now. I couldn't give a shit, mate. Frenchie's a great character, but again, I'm not bothered, mate. Like, it's just.
Mother's Milk.
I feel like Mother's Milk's the only one that really deserves to live, mate. I do. Like, I feel like he's the one he's a proper family man. He's tried his hardest to get back with his family and rekindle things, and obviously he's got a daughter that he loves, and I just feel like he's the one that deserves to live the most out of all of them. If I'm honest with you.
Oh, and I'd say like in a story sense, then.
I think Yui's got to die. Feel like Homelander's got to die.
Well, so Yui dies to set Starlight on a fucking...
Set Starlight on a rampage. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
Kimiko, one of them die to set the other one off in motion. But
I feel like if it's any French or Kimiko, it'll have to be Kimiko.
Yeah.
Because French has got the ability to make the virus. Because he knows about stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he could then easily make the virus and just go mental. Butcher, I think Butcher's completely irrelevant as a character now, if I'm totally honest with you. I don't really think there's much left for him. Obviously, Homelander's got to die because then the show's just a waste if he's still alive at the end, isn't it? Like, the entire premise of the show is him dying at the end. And if he's still alive, then like, what's the point?
I do think Soldier Boy will get killed off.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Well, no, maybe, but
I don't know, mate. Yeah, it's an odd one, isn't it?
See,
but you know what?
With the Gen V characters as well.
Well, you know how in the episode there was on about Stormfront, and he was like, "Who the fuck's Stormfront?" And he was like, "Oh, you'd have known of Liberty," and his face was like, "Oh, Liberty's dead." Like in his head, do you know what I mean? I think he was like a little bit shocked about it. Yeah, I think he was a bit shocked about it, to be honest with you. But
yeah, with the Gen V characters are like, Kate and stuff like that. Mate, get rid of her.
Oh, mate, I hated her so much. It's only Monroe.
That's some guy as well. Get rid of her.
Oh no, the one who goes short and big. Yeah, her.
Yeah,
I can't remember her name now, but yeah, she is.
Is it Emma? Is it?
Emma, yeah, that's it. She's pretty good. Emma is. Yeah, I do like Emma. She was a good character. To be fair, I like Sam as well. You know, the one who's a little bit. I think his name was Sam. He's a little bit tapped in.
Yeah. Now, the Gen V characters, mate. Monroe, Emma, and Thingy's dad, mate. Like that's dad who died.
Oh yeah.
His dad, mate, was sick, bro.
Oh, he was a good character. He was.
Yeah, moving like metal and stuff. Big like Magneto. Yeah, bullshit to kill people off, mate. They start making.
There's not enough impactful deaths. I know, but it's season 5, mate. There's just not enough impactful deaths.
I think they'll kill a lot of people off towards the end of the season.
You know, considering they started the entire show with one of the main characters' girlfriends getting murked off instantly. Like, madness, really, mate.
Ashley needs to get killed off as well.
Oh, yeah. Big nostrils. Big nostrils, mate.
Back red arm.
I don't know, mate. It's good, though.
Let us know in the comments what you thought of The Boys and Daredevil. Bad thoughts, good thoughts. Just let us know. Let us know. And let us know what you think of our comments on the shows as well. But we've got some anime to talk about, haven't we?
Yeah, got a few bits. To chit chat about.
3 episodes of the new shows I've been watching. Do you want to start off with Witch Hat, maybe? Or do you want to? I'll let you decide. You decide which one you want to do. We'll start.
Yeah, I think. We'll go Witch Hat. That's fine. We'll do that.
Mate, I'm going to say straight away, this world that we've been thrown in here, this magical world. Phenomenal, mate. Phenomenal. And like, coming from Freyrin to this, like, obviously, Freyrin's to me is top tier. But
For,
coming to this,
Fruit could easily be top 5 of all time anime, mate. Easily be top 5 anime of all time.
Well, like coming into this, like you're getting thrown to another magical world, which just it's really good, mate. Like the music again, fantastic. Animation's fantastic, and I was definitely getting Favourite vibes from this. Obviously, it's a totally different thing, but yeah, I'm loving it, mate. Especially like when you go to that sea bay. Obviously, Key3 goes to sea bay, and it's like a literally underwater town.
Yeah,
And obviously, you got all the fish going around, but it's so cool, mate. I'm loving this new world, exploring this new world through the anime.
I love it, mate. I love it because realistically, you know, when you think about the show, on paper, mate, it's like it's a pretty simple setup in it. Like you've got a main character. The main character has to pass a test, and you can find like you kind of guess how it's going to go, like whether they pass, fail, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think what makes it really work is that it's not really about whether she passed the test or anything like that. It's about like how she gets there. Like it's classic Free Run vibes, mate. It's all about the adventure, in it. Like you get these little moments throughout it, and like it's just.
And again, like for Coco to get to the final bit, which is to collect this diadem herb. She has a flashback, doesn't she? Has a flashback to working with her mum in the ways of an artisan and cutting cloth and repairing like materials and stuff. She uses that to her advantage, makes a sail, flies off to the target, mate, like a torpedo. Boom! But yeah, again, look, thinking back at the flashbacks of her past, using it to benefit her in present. Like Framing, mate, thinks back in the past of time with Himmel. Obviously, chooses to a certain path in present day. So yeah, there's a lot of similarities in this show.
Yeah, I mean, it is like just a classic magic show, isn't it? Let's be real. But like, the thing that really does get it though is like Grant messaged on Discord. Like,
I saw that. Yeah.
I don't know, fucking 20 minutes ago. Basically saying he's caught up with it, and like, just how nice the world is. And it is, mate. The animation is fantastic in it. Like the art style's fantastic. Like everything is just top tier, and it just makes it so much better. I feel like when you've got these sort of like really whimsical, like magical worlds, the prettier they look, the more whimsical and the more magical it feels almost.
Yeah.
So yeah, like this episode I thought leans really into like Coco sort of like overcoming sort of like obstacles and issues. Obviously, she hadn't got a clue what she's doing, thinking on her feet, isn't she? Really, that's the entire purpose of this. It's just her, just trying to adapt to obviously the world of magic and try and figure out how she can get past sort of these trials and things like that. But
talking of feet, mate, them magical shoes she gets, mate. I want a pair.
Banging, mate.
Imagine that. Flying around, mate. I mean, obviously she struggles to get to grips with them, which everyone would. But
what I like as well about it is that she's not like, you know, like classical anime. You might get a main character who's just naturally just very good and gifted, where you can see like the method behind what she's doing and her thought process behind her trying to do it, just proving that she's not like got like some gift, like a gift that she's just naturally very good at. She is learning to do it. She's just adapting what she's learned in the real world to help her. Obviously, in this I say world, it's the same world, but you know what I mean. In the magic sort of side of the world.
What I like about it as well, like obviously Coco was she was brought up obviously loving magic.
Yeah.
Obviously, she was led to believe that only people who are born with magic can have magic. But now she's obviously getting all this magic, and it's great to see her go through all these little trials and stuff, learning to use magic now. And obviously, in this episode, she's successful with this test she gets put under, and she gets the mark of the witch, mate, and she gets the old witch hat, mate, as the show's called, the witch hat.
It's a witch
hat. She's fully a witch now, mate, apprentice. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. That brush buddy, mate, that legendary creature that she picks up on the little journeys as well. Cute little thing, definitely a Pokemon. But yeah, I'm loving it, mate. I'm loving it. And the different characters as well, like Key3, I've got all them different characters as well. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far from them.
Yeah, it's great. Like you said, a little underwater city. Just the other characters, how the other characters were reacting to like Agot, for example, for sending her out to do this trial, even though she isn't ready or anything like that. And the fact that she'd done it all, and then at the end she was like, "Yeah, I was going to make you my apprentice anyway. Like you didn't even have to do it." Like,
yeah, Kiefer is more concerned. Is more concerned that she put her life in danger, basically.
Yeah.
But he is happy to get her back, and he's seen like she's been put under a test and she's passed. So
Passed it, yeah.
Passed it flying colours.
Want you back for good.
Yeah, that's what he's singing, mate. Gary Barlow, mate.
You're singing it, mate. He's on it. He's mad for it, mate. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, great show. If you're watching it as well, let us know in the comments what you think and if you're enjoying it. Because we certainly are, as you just heard.
Yeah, it's really enjoyable. It's really enjoyable. Like I love the way it transitions as well, like in and out of flashbacks and stuff like that. It's just aesthetic, innit? It's such an aesthetic show. Like
last week was up.
Even if you don't like the story, mate, you just simply can just enjoy just watching it for how good it looks. Yeah.
And it's in dubbed as well, so which makes it even better. So if you're taking notes, yeah.
So much better, mate.
Like we said last week, like it's great that we've had these big shows finishing Freyr and JJK, Hell's Paradise, and we're a bit like, oh, we've got these shows next, but these 3 shows we're watching now, mate, top tier, mate. I'm so glad. And it's all fresh as well, new worlds, new characters.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying what we've watched so far.
It's super good, mate. Like I'm really, like you say, really enjoyable. And if you want to stick with magic, shall we move on to Wistoria?
Yeah.
Did you watch the? Mate, I've got no notes at all for Wistoria. I didn't watch the Zero thing. No, apparently it was just It said it was just a recap. Yeah. So, and I literally last week finished watching the first season fully. So, I literally went from the last. I had 2 episodes left. I watched the last 2 episodes, and I moved straight obviously to this one, which was jarring, mate, because I was watching it in like in dub, and then obviously this is Japanese, so I don't know anyone's voices. So yeah.
But basically, my first notes here is getting used to the characters again. It's been a long time since season 1. I think I watched it like last year. I think it was.
Yeah, I think you watched it like start of last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, so I think it might have been like this time last year. You watched it, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to get my mind back to figure out different character stuff. Obviously, you got different elemental magic characters. You got fire, ice, and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely like very Harry Potter vibe, magic school vibes. Obviously, we found out season 1 that the characters to earn money in their school or college, they'll go down into the dungeons and caves below, start slaying monsters.
Yeah, well, that's the main reason for their point system as well, isn't it? They've got they've got the can absorb sort of what they've killed into their wand to help them gain more points and stuff.
Yeah, but obviously we know the main character Will. He's got knowledge of magic, but he can't use magic himself, so he's got his like 6 sword skills, mate. As we saw in season 1. And we see like in the start of this new season he's acing on the test, mate. A-star student, mate.
Whoa, I got done in by a little moth then, mate. I had to get a fucking cheeky one of them, pal.
To tell you, like, why I hate moths. Why I hate moths, yeah. I was playing a game once, like back in the day, playing a computer game, yeah, the window was open because it was like sunlight, it was red hot. Massive moth, mate, flew in, whacked me on the side of the head, mate. I thought I'd been shot in the head. I was literally like, what the hell? Yeah, and so I got a sock, mate, and murked it off, mate.
Been done and dusted, mate.
Yeah, and it was like a boom. I was like, what the hell was that? I thought it was sort of a rock in the window, mate.
Been fully murked off.
That moth got absolutely ruined, mate. Well, you go back to the
moths, mate.
As his favourite.
He hates him, mate.
Mothman prophecies, mate.
He hates him, mate. He's allergic to him, isn't he? He's not really. It's completely not made that up.
He just is like, what?
I'm not allergic to moths. Chatting bollocks. Right, I was watching your podcast and you said I'm allergic to moths. I'm not allergic to moths.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Big Will is it's obviously the end of year tests, and essentially, if you pass all these tests and you got enough points, you get to ascend, don't you, to the tower?
The tower, yeah, which is his goal, isn't it? To
Yeah,
see
which
his
is
friend
goal
Alfie.
because he can't do magic though. He's obviously
To
not.
Alfie into
He's
Alfie.
Elfie. He's not got as many points, so he's basically got 100% all of these tests. And then he's getting them, mate, 100% all tests. And we get to one test, mate, from Professor Edward, the fucking prick, mate, right? Worst bloke there,
He wants to
shittest
see him.
professor ever, mate.
But yeah, so he knows that Will's going to fail because he puts what is magic. Obviously, Will can't use magic,
Yeah, he
so
doesn't know how
obviously
it feels
fails.
or anything, yeah.
His mentor, Professor Workner, he like proper has a go at Edwards. Like, you knew it. This was aimed just at him. You've got all these students, but you just aimed a test right at him just to make him fail. Anyway, we have this festival at the end of the year, don't we? Obviously, a magical festival. We know the fireworks are going to be epic, and they are. But it gives you a bit of a lore back into this barrier protecting, the sky, like a sky barrier, isn't it? That
Yeah.
all these like mages back in the day made to stop the evil. And like when it started kicking off, I was like, something bad's going to happen here, mate. It's the start of the season, you know, and obviously all these monsters start coming out of the sky, mate. So they put this barrier up, or the main what's it called, the Magic Vandor, or the top tier um, mages from like the tower. They work all together to set this barrier, so all their magic is depleted, and then obviously the enemies send all these like monsters in, um, which is kind of the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But all these demons start descending towards the town and Rye Garden, which is where it's set. So yeah,
Yeah. I
so they're
I
out.
do wonder, like, if obviously there's going to be an attack on the city or whatever. Obviously, well, there isn't going to be. There is one.
Yeah,
Like, it's literally starting.
yeah,
I do wonder if maybe, like, is obviously Will going to play a big part in that, and then is he then going to be able to progress to the tower, like, on an exception because he's like a hero or whatever? Do you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, like even his monsters might attack in the tower, so he has to go to the tower to save obviously the Magic
Yeah.
Vandor because they're out of energy at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
But
So
yeah,
there needs to be a stall. They need to stall these guys until obviously the Vander can get their energy back, and they'll just murk
yeah,
them off like something rotten,
yeah.
mate. But
And
mate, it's
the
so good,
perfect
mate.
timing.
It's so sick.
The perfect timing of like they're sending these monsters in just as all their magic's been depleted, mate.
Yeah,
Top tier planning, mate.
it's
Top
top
tier
villains, aren't
planning.
they? Classic villains. But yeah, like
But I did watch
visually,
it.
like you say, I think the biggest issue we've got so far this season is we've not got like I think like a JJK replacement. Do you know what I mean? We've not got anything that's high action.
Uh,
In a sense, like this is. Don't get me wrong. Wistoria is definitely going to be high action, but it's not the same sort of action. It's still within that. I consider it still within that like magical world fantasy sort of like realm of things, which is brilliant.
yeah.
Like I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's very very good. And I just want a bit more from Damon's The Shadow Realm, mate. And I think we're going to get to it, and I think we are going to see a lot more from Damon's The Shadow Realm.
But before we go on to that, I watched a little bit of the Zero episode of Historia, and it shows you like some of the action scenes from the first season. Mate, I was like,
Well,
oh, the
the
action scenes in this
tournament in
show
the
are so
first
great.
season was very, very good. But the
Yeah,
last part of it, where they're in the dungeons and they're fighting in the
yeah.
dungeons, oh, mate.
And that fire everywhere, ice,
Woohoo!
vines and stuff. I was like, mate,
Yes.
I remember this, and I'm happy to
So
get back into
good.
this
Yeah,
world, mate.
it is
Yeah.
so good. It's like a
So we're
different
gonna get
kind of
down.
action, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, but it's very, very well done. So if you're not on Wistoria, get on it because it is a good show. I think it's only like 12, 13 episodes. I think it's only 12 episodes
yeah.
first season. So
12 episodes first
it's
season.
it's a done in a weekend job anyway. That is so you've got a chance to catch up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Demons of the Shadow Realm. I've not got much on Demons of the Shadow Realm. Yet.
Yeah,
I'd say yet, but
I've got something.
I've got a few things on
I'm
it.
gonna watch it again. Yeah.
Just like the demons in it, mate. They are beasts. They are, aren't they? Like so powerful. They're so powerful.
Yeah,
Like they're
like
so good.
proper head on.
Yeah, it's
One of
so
my favourite
good.
bits of this episode is obviously Gabby comes
Gabby
to
Mori.
Euro, isn't it? No, Gabby, that little girl. She's no Gabby Mori, man.
What Gabby from Attack on Titan?
But they come with that Pac-Man demon monster thing, or Damon monster.
Yeah.
And then it's left in it. The woman left the demon. Literally volleys him through the wall, mate. That's how. But it's Yora, isn't it? Yora, the main character. He starts popping the Gabby with them arrows, mate. That's sick, mate. That is. Pops one on the shoulder so she can't use magic, and pops one on the leg, mate, to stop her mobility. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's got some skills, mate.
Do you know? Obviously, there's a lot of good stuff that happens in this. You know what I really like about this show? I don't know whose side I'm on, mate. Because you left.
Yeah, you say it.
Do you know what I mean? You're left thinking like, because when you see his sister, like who actually is his sister, and she's getting emotional over finding out that he's alive, and like that was like really intriguing to me because I'm thinking like, have they taken this guy away or like banished her? Like, what's happened? Like, who's actually the good guys? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are they randomly in
Yeah,
this mountain, hidden in this mountain under this like in this other realm almost in a sense? Like, it's got me really torn at the moment. Like, I understand these girls have come into this village and murked bare people off. They didn't harm any children. They left all the children to like
well,
and stuff like that.
this,
They could actually be the good guys. These adults that they're murking off could be like villains. I don't know, mate. I
yeah,
really.
I was just going to say, like, with Gabby killing all the people off, you got to remember she murked loads of people off. Are they part of this?
It could be like a
As like a
cult or
cult?
something. Yeah, like
Yeah,
literally.
like a cult that's obviously trying to keep Euro there. And
Yeah.
obviously they've come in and
Has he
saved
got
him.
has he got like a power that we've not learnt about yet, and they know about it, and they've
Yeah,
taken him because they want that power to themselves or something?
yeah.
Like, mate, I've got so many questions like in my head, and it's really got me intrigued about this show, mate, because I'm really unsure who to root for. All I know is that guy with the wicker basket backpack. I like him. He's cool, mate. So I'd be good if he's
Daryl, yeah,
baddie.
legend.
I'd be good if
But
he's a baddie,
but last week we were like, oh yeah, that Granny Yamaha, mate, legend. Turns out she's like the big, well, I don't know, he or she. She's the big boss one, mate. She's the, she could be the end boss, mate, the villain, the main villain, mate.
yeah,
She's the one who's kept Yora in the village all this time.
yeah. I honestly really don't know whose side I'm supposed to be on, mate.
I do like his sister though, because she's got an eye patch, mate. That's sick, mate. But
Yeah,
actually, eye patches,
your
mate, always
assistant's
good, aren't
banging,
they?
mate. But yeah, Yamaha. Is her name Yamaha in it, or the old granny or something?
Yamaha or else I can't remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
is it? I
I
think
had
it's
to put
Yamaha. We'll call
Yamaha
it
down, mate,
Yamaha,
because
innit?
she's got fucking
Yeah,
motorbike, mate,
got
and the guitar, and the keyboard, and whatever other something else that Yamaha do, mate. Because they like got
He's
the
got all the
fingers in.
skills of all
They
them.
got the fingers
Yeah.
in all the files, haven't they? Old Yamaha do. But
You have got a bit of comedy in this as well. You have got a bit of comedy, like so. So Wright gets sent off to look through the village, to find some survivors or whatever. But then you see like a bird's eye view of what Gabby's actually done, mate, and the body parts are everywhere, aren't they? Body part, you get like a bird's eye view. There's a massacre. Gabby's literally just munched everyone up, mate. Like her monster's munched everyone up. But then you have a funny bit where Wright's like going through the village, and all the kids he saves all faint because they see him as like he's a demon here, so they all faint. And he's got all these like kids lined up who he's saved, but all fainted on, or like mum down on the floor, like
yeah,
because it
I
just seemed
like
like a
I
ghost.
like how they walk past those
God.
random like hikers as well. That like the hikers are just on
Yeah.
that chair. They like walk past them. Like I liked that because it's sort of adding that extra glimpse to obviously that the world is just a normal world, like our world outside of
Yeah.
their village. That's obviously like concealed, and left and right as well. The demons. I liked how that random god came down and he's just like, "Hey, mate," like chit chatting, like,
Yeah, that fairy like god thing, isn't it?
yeah,
But I
yeah.
love as well, like when they get to the car as well. So we meet this new character called where is it? I've got it written down here. She's like a seer, isn't she? I can't remember her name. She's got the Jeep, hasn't she? Uh, Oh,
that
Hannah,
new
that's her
character.
name.
Yeah, the new girl.
Yeah, Hannah. We get introduced to new characters to see her who can see Damon as well. But she's got this like Jeep, and then obviously because Yora's been in this village the whole time, all these new things in this new world. Like you got the Jeep. Obviously, he's never been in a car before, never seen a car before. So we get that. But at the end of the episode as well, we see him. He sees the city lights for the first time, and he's experiencing this new world to him for the first time. And he sees city
Yeah.
lights, man. He's like, wow. And I mean, I can imagine like seeing city lights for the first time, like he does. But it must be magical, mate. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm actually
I'm
loving this
interested,
episode,
mate.
mate,
I'm very
and the
interested to see what
show.
happens. But even like the fake Asa, is she like, has she been brought up to believe that her, obviously she's Yuru's sister? Does she still care about him as a sibling, or
Yeah.
is she in on it, or like this? Mate, I've got so many questions, so many questions.
But my biggest question is like, who is the good guy? Who is the bad guy?
Yeah, like that's the thing that's got me intrigued the most. It's not even necessarily the
Yeah,
characters or the abilities, which are all great, by the way. It is more just the premise and the story of
yeah.
genuinely really not having an idea. And I love that. I love actually having loads of questions at the end of it, thinking, fucking hell, like, what are we actually doing? Like, where are we going with this?
And like, is Asher, Azza, into Azza
As a
and
sorry, yeah.
Gabby? Azza and Gabby, are they like with this crew? That are they with the wrong crew? Because that Jin guy who comes into it, he's got like a daemon as well, but he's like he looks a bit shifty. That guy does. So,
Yeah.
are they on the wrong side of it? And I did think they were going to like join up Yora and Asa, but maybe later on. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what cracks off in the next episode. But another great show, mate. Another great show.
Yeah, it was
I'm
just,
actually loving it.
it was that, my main thing was literally just that part where she's like starts getting really emotional, like, oh my god, my brother's still alive. It was like, oh my god, like this could genuinely be like a normal person. Like, good, mate.
Mm.
Enjoyed it. Good episode.
Yeah, I mean, like it made me want to watch Thingy again. Well, again, I sort of start it again. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And
Oh
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
started again.
Well,
It's so
it's funny, really. I keep seeing
process.
stuff online because obviously I've seen it and stuff. But basically, Gabby is just the main character from that, like Edward. Like she literally is
Yeah,
like blonde hair
I
with like a braid, got a red coat on,
yeah.
like gets called a run. Like there's so many similarities that it's really funny. I seen a
Yeah,
thing. I seen a thing as well after this episode. She gets hit in like the same arm and leg as Edward's got like damage on him as well. And it's
yeah.
like
It's got
there's
like a
got to have
metal
been
arm, yeah.
it's got to have been like intentional that they've done that sort of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm loving it, mate. It's left me with more questions that I want answers for, which I find it's really good as well.
Yeah.
When you show you like what's happening, what's it keeps you intrigued.
Yeah, really, really looking forward to it, mate. Really
Animation's
looking
is
forward
good
to
as
it.
well.
Yeah,
And the
animation's
characters are coming
solid,
in so
mate.
far. Characters coming in so far are like really good. So I
We
hope
got some
for
we
it
got some
going
heavy
forward.
hitters, mate, and we got the dandelion as well. So we'll watch the first episode of that, see what that's about. We might talk about it next week. We might not. Depends on what the
Yeah.
first episode's like.
It's probably just mad, mate, like madness, but it'd be probably fun to talk about. But yeah, I can see
Um,
it being madness.
yeah. So I'm being taunted as well every time I log on to Netflix. It's desperately, mate, chucking it in my face. Bloodhound season 2, mate. It wants me,
Mate, I want
wants
that.
me, wants me to watch that bad. But we got too much good stuff, mate. I can't be adding it to my list yet. And it's like Invincible, mate. Oh, I want to
I'm
tell
up to date,
I want to
but
tell the people, mate. I want to speak to the people about Invincible, but this latest episode of Invincible was the best thing I watched all week, mate. It's so good, mate. It's literally so good. It's
I've got
unbelievable.
it all to come, mate. I've got it all to come.
Unbelievable. But yeah, it's been a strong week again, mate. I'm enjoying stuff. I'm really glad. I was a bit worried about the boys for a bit. I thought in my head I was thinking, do I just not really like it anymore? But after the last episode, I'm really thankful that it
Back
was a
on it,
very,
yeah.
very strong episode. Yeah, and I was thinking, do you know what? No,
Mm.
like I'm invested now again, and like I really want to see. It's obviously it's not the best episode we've ever had of boys. It's just the best episode of this season. There's been so many much better episodes, of course, but like just so far this season. Yeah, so I'm glad that's on the up. Obviously, Daredevil was a bit of a weaker episode, but still a great episode.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I did enjoy it. Obviously, it's leading to the part where obviously Vanessa's dead now, so this is the next stage
I
of
think
Kingdom.
literally the next episode 6, 7, 8. However many we've got left. Probably I think we've got probably 8 episodes this season. Maybe I don't know. But, I'm buzzing for it, mate. I'm really loving Daredevil. I think the thing I love about the Daredevil the most as well is the fact that we've gotten a Marvel project again that's actually worthy, mate. Like it's actually like really good, and I'm really got back into it again. And like I've struggled with that for a long time, being like a big Marvel fan. It's upsetting, mate. It's upsetting when you don't like or you can't really enjoy the stuff you want to enjoy. And then having obviously that trailer for Spider-Man leading into then obviously Daredevil coming out, and then we're going to have Punisher, and then literally, mate, we will have the actual movie of Spider-Man. Like, I'm so happy. It's like CinemaCon or something at the moment. Apparently, there's a leak out saying there's going to be a trailer for Doomsday there. Ooh. So we're going to get a trailer for Doomsday. It'll probably leak online, or we'll just get the actual trailer in the next couple of days. Anyway, in general, so Marvel's on the rise. Marvel's on the rise, mate, and even DC stuff, mate.
Yeah, with James Gunn at the helm, mate.
We've got the Lanterns coming out this year. We've got Supergirl coming out this year. Like, I'm just glad that people are really into like hero stuff again. Obviously, with the boys, boys always does well, but Invincible especially. Invincible's so good this season, mate. Like really good this season. And like I literally wrote some notes on my phone about it because Josh came up today to speak to me about it, and then was rudely interrupted by fucking cardboard box brothers, mate. So like he had to go down, but I wrote a couple of notes on the latest episode of that. So tomorrow, when I get a bit of time, I'm going to go down there and chat with G about it. Mate, I need to talk to someone about it, mate. You need to get up to date, mate, because we need to be talking about it. There's only like 2 episodes left, man.
Yeah,
we're missing out on top level content.
I did watch them 2 episodes at the end of season 3 that you wanted me to talk about. So
unreal.
Conquest, mate. That fight was gruesome.
Unreal, mate.
Yeah. I'm honestly enjoying it. Obviously, I've got loads of stuff to watch at the moment, but I'll get there, mate. I'll get there, and we'll have a good chat about it.
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a just. You should try and get up to date in the next like 2 weeks, and then we'll just talk about the finale or something on the poddy, mate.
All of it, and then tier list.
I don't know about all of it, mate. There's a lot there.
For me, just the best moments.
That'd have to be its own episode, mate. Just about Invincible season 5 discussion or season 4 discussion. Sorry, but yeah, I say a lot of good stuff. If anyone's watching any shows this spring that they think we should check out, let us know, because I'm always up for watching new shows. And if you don't know who we are Controllers and Katanas. My name is Ian, my good friend Martin, and we've got a couple of things left to say before we bid you farewell and on a great weekend, hopefully. And what are they, Mark?
Godspeed,
peace and prosperity.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.
Love you, bye.
Bye.